We've got a pretty nice looking Friday evening shaping up for us on our weather bug camera. We saw some rain showers earlier, but plenty of blue skies out there. And since it's my final forecast, we couldn't do it without counting something. So throughout Maine weather, be sure to look for blue graduation caps. I'll have the answer coming up at the end of the show. But back to the weather. Right now, that sunshine has boosted our temperatures up near the 70-degree mark. We're at 69 right now in Charleston, but it's been a very blustery day. Northwest wind upwards of 30 miles an hour right now, and we've seen wind gusts even higher than that. That wind will fortunately start to calm down as we go into the overnight hours. As we look at satellite radar, you can see all those showers that popped up in the afternoon. Those will quickly drifted down to the southeast, leaving us with clear skies here across central Illinois, and that will remain the case as we go through the evening hours. And as we look across the region, you can see that disturbance passing down to the south, leaving us with plenty of sunshine this evening and then clear skies overnight. But what that's going to do is allow for a chillier evening to set up. Area conditions right now are in the 60s across the board at 67 in Terre Haute, 64 for Paris, 69 in Charleston, and it's 66 over in Taylorville this evening. And as we mentioned, it has been very windy today. We're still seeing those winds out of the north and northwest, even the west, 22 miles an hour right now in Champaign, 21 miles an hour for Paris, 16 in Effingham. But as I mentioned, the wind is going to be calming down as we go into the overnight hours, and that's going to allow for some frost to develop, especially in our northern areas where temperatures are going to get just a little bit cooler. So a frost advisory will be in place from 1 to 8 a.m. tomorrow morning for Champaign and Vermilion counties. The rest of us are going to dip down into the upper 30s. So if you have any sensitive plants that you can bring inside, probably wouldn't hurt to do that tonight just to be on the safe side. But I don't think we're going to be anticipating much in the way of a freeze across central Illinois, and especially the greater threat's going to be further up to the north. Now everyone's talking about commencement forecast, and that's what we've been keeping a close eye on this week. As of right now, as we mentioned earlier in the show, Eastern did move their 6 o'clock ceremony because of the rain. And as of right now, the morning ceremony looks the best. Mostly sunny skies. It is going to be a chilly morning, so if you're headed to any morning ceremonies, be sure to bundle up a little bit. 49 only for that temperature. 55 by noon, we'll start to see the clouds increase, and we'll start to see some isolated showers as we get into the afternoon, but the best chances for rain will hold off until we get into the overnight hours. So we'll take a look at that now with Futurecast. Here we are at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Start the day off with some sunshine, but clouds will be increasing as we go over the course of the day. So here we are at noon, starting to see the cloud cover increase. We'll advance Futurecast along again. And here we are at 3 o'clock. That's that last ceremony now at Eastern. And we do have a few of those isolated showers out there, but they're going to be pretty hit and miss early on in the afternoon and eventually become more widespread as we go into the evening hours. And the heaviest rain will be moving in here as we get into Saturday night, and then especially as we get into Sunday morning. And that's when we could see some stronger storms work through the area. Right now, since it's going to be overnight, I'm not anticipating much in the way of severe weather, but definitely don't be surprised to hear some rumbles of thunder, and definitely we'll see some heavy rain out of the system as it moves through Sunday morning. And then we'll keep some chances for rain showers in the forecast over the course of our day on Sunday as this system starts to make its way out of central Illinois. Then we'll see some clear skies come back in on the back side of that, giving us more sunshine as we head into next week. So looking at Futurecast rain totals, we could be seeing over an inch of rain, especially in those areas where those thunderstorms rumble through. So don't take these numbers to heart. I think all of us have a shot to see about an inch to inch and a half of rain, with locally higher amounts where those thunderstorms do develop for our Sunday. For tonight, 39 degrees, so it is going to be a cool night. Areas of frost, but that northwest wind gusty this evening, but it will be calming down, and that's what's going to allow that frost to develop as we get into the overnight hours. Then for tomorrow, we're expecting a high of 60 degrees, so again, it is going to be a cool day for all those graduation ceremonies. And we'll see that sunshine giving way to afternoon and evening rain showers. The wind will shift and come out of the south. That's what's going to allow those temperatures to bump up just a little bit. And as we look at the next 7 days, we will see temperatures making it up to 63 on Sunday with the rain showers, and then we'll be back down into the 50s as we get into Monday. But then we'll slowly start to rebound as we get into next week. Eventually, we'll see another chance of rain slide in here Wednesday and Thursday, but temperatures still below our average, which should be in the 70s this time of year.
Let's just hope we can have that rain hold off a little bit so we can get those ceremonies in.
It can come at 6 o'clock now that that ceremony's gone.
There you go. All right, Everett, thank you.
We'll slowly start to climb back up as we get into the 60s, and finally it's time for the big reveal. We've got one more counting game. How many caps, graduation caps, did you see during the forecast? So Oscar, how many did you find?
I saw 5.
5, and Kelly, if you speak through the speaker, how many did you see?
This Oscar always has to take my number. I saw 5.
Okay. 5? Well, congratulations to Oscar, because he's finally on the board. I can't get there we go. 5 graduation caps, so it took him 5 tries.
It only took me 100 tries, but I finally got it.
We finally got there. So how about that for the final show?
Did you make it easy for me? You didn't want me to miss on the last day?
I guess we can say that.
Yeah,
you're finally on the board.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah. And all right, now grab the tissues. This is the tough part of tonight's broadcast. It's a bittersweet day for us at WEIU as this is the last newscast for Oscar and me.
That's right. First, a shout out to some people who you guys don't get to see on camera who are also graduating. Deco and camera operator Julia Contreras, director Dee Luter, and technical director Evan Ray join Everett and me in the Newswatch class of 2021.
Now, I've long thought about what I'd say on my final day after 4 years at WEIU, but the truth is there isn't enough time. I've wanted to be a meteorologist since I was little, and WEIU has given me more opportunities than I could have imagined. But what I'll cherish most are the people I've met here and learned from, and the memories we all share. Without a doubt, our news director, Kelly Goodwin, is the reason this program is so successful. I'll forever be grateful for everything she's done to help me succeed here, and I know countless others. She's a rock, she's a true leader, and she's one of also the most humble people I know. So this is the only way we can give her the credit she truly deserves, because she would never take credit herself. Thank yous also go to the behind-the-scene folks, Dennis, who rushes in when things break, Joel, who's put me on the air many nights as thunderstorms rolled through central Illinois, and Cameron, who's always willing to take our calls when forecasting gets tough. Lastly, I'm truly blessed with the friends I've made here, including this gentleman across the desk from me. We are a family here, and it's extremely difficult for me to sit here knowing this is the last time I'll co-anchor a newscast with you. I'm fortunate that you, Stephen, and Tristan have become some of my closest friends, but I will always look fondly back at the time we've shared here.
Everett, I don't think I can say it any better than that. I think we have to give credit to Kelly. I want to give credit to Joe Ostrowski, who's in here with the studio with us. They're so helpful. I want to give credit to everyone who's behind the scenes because you guys only see us at home, but I promise you that none of this could run without any of the people that are behind the scenes. Obviously, to all of the seniors. And it's just, it's amazing. You said it, you couldn't have said it any better yourself.
So one last time, that's a wrap for tonight's edition of Newswatch and for the semester. Thank you to all of you at home who welcome us in each night.
WEIU will still be here with updates at weiu.net.